Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Skyrim Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Ritual mod, which is being made by user Ella Frosicki. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is, well, a ritual that you can perform on any corpse you find out there in the world, and will give you some very useful in-game bonuses, though at a potential risk to yourself, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. But first, let's go over how to perform the ritual and what you do get from it. So that, of course, means we're gonna need a body, and, well, we just so happen to have one right here of an unnamed Nord who somehow made his way onto my tower and keeled over. Oh no, what a shame, can't let him go to waste. Now with this body, thankfully, we can still interact with it as per usual. We can go up to it, we can go to search the body, and do whatever looting you do desire. But to actually do the ritual, well, you're gonna have to interact with it, but in specific circumstances. First, you need a dagger in your right hand. Second, you need to be sneaking. And once you have the dagger and are sneaking, if we interact with the Nord now, we get this prompt asking us if we would like to perform the ritual. And if we click this, we get a second prompt basically wanting to make sure that, yes, we are wanting to do the ritual on this body, which I actually really appreciate this because, well, say perhaps you are a sneaky character and you just killed them while sneaking with a dagger in your hand. Maybe you don't want to perform the ritual, and if that's the case, you just hit no again, then you can stand up, loot the corpse as per usual, and go about your day. But if, yeah, you are meaning to do the ritual, click yes, and there we go. We get pulled out from our first-person view, we cut our hand, bleed over the body a little bit, and then we begin to perform a ritual, which kind of locks our camera here for a moment. We wobble there a little bit, and in a second, we're going to get that particle effect. There it is, and we now have performed a successful ritual. And the body's gone, which is a nice little extra bonus with this mod. A good way to, you know, dispose of the evidence. But if we actually go into our magic category now, you can see we have two very long-term ritual bonuses. These are 24-hour bonuses to Conjuration and Magicka for performing this ritual, which is awesome. Now, you will get a bonus of plus 15 to your Conjuration and plus 50 to your magic. And if you actually do this ritual near an altar, you're gonna get an even better version of the ritual improvement, which is great. So basically you're giving a blood sacrifice to get an even better improvement, which, hey, makes it all the much better. And again, it's just kind of a cool buff and a very long-term one. Again, 24 hours. That's quite a lot there for some pretty good extra stats. Now, you'll have noticed, though, when we did perform it, you know, we got the cool little cutscene out where we, you know, cut ourselves and bled. It was a little bit weird, though, once it pulled us back to first person. Now, I'm going to show you earlier when I was recording in third person, it actually does show you holding out your arms, sort of, you know, to perform the ritual, so it makes a lot more sense. You just don't get that same sense when you are in first person. Now, problem with either being in first person camera or third person camera is, if I zoom out to third person now, we're kind of locked in that ritual pose. Now, we can, of course, end it by, you know, pulling our weapon back out. And it's as simple as that. But it's kind of awkward that we get stuck in that pose. That's the one issue I have with this mod right now, that once performing the ritual, you just kind of stay there, holding your arms out to the universe, and that's a little strange. But still, I mean, a minor complaint. Now, as for that potential risk to yourself, oh boy, yeah, you're gonna want to perform the ritual with no one around. If you do, here's a video what I took earlier when I was in a city performing this ritual. Yeah, people don't like you performing rituals on dead bodies. They will get mad and start to attack you, and if they don't kill you, you can actually wait them out. 2 minutes of real time, not game time, and the NPCs seem to forget about it, but during those 2 minutes, oh yeah, they don't like you. They want you dead because you have desecrated a corpse effectively. But overall, I think, well, one, I think that's actually really cool that it does have that little extra that when there are people around, yeah, they're not going to be happy. But if you are in seclusion, like on top of my tower here, it's a great little thing that is perfect for anyone RPing some sort of ritualistic mage or a necromancer, or even just an assassin trying to get rid of the bodies and get a little bit extra of a buff from their kill. All in all, I think it's a pretty cool, simple little mod with just that one weird issue of us getting stuck in the raised hand animation. So that's really all there is to talk about with this ritual, though. It's just a neat little thing. If you'd like to check it out for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you go and do, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that, my friends, is gonna be it for this episode today. Hopefully you all have enjoyed, and you do come back for the next, when hopefully we'll be having a look at yet another wonderful mod. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.